IWER.com. Here's what's happening.
Good afternoon. I am Vanessa Thomas with the 12 o'clock news on the street, 919 FM, and online Facebook and YouTube. In the headlines, government begins talks with unions on increasing retirement age to 65. Preparations for SCA proceeding smoothly. Gasparillo fire leaves 4 people homeless, and internationally more than 150 New York court workers could be fired for refusing the COVID vaccine. And now the news in detail. Stakeholder consultations on the idea to increase the retirement age gradually from 60 to 65 has started with the National Union of Government and Federated Workers, and a meeting is being arranged with the Public Services Association. Talks with unions will be followed by talks with private sector bodies. Finance Minister Colm Imbert indicated this in the Senate yesterday in response to questions from Independent Senator Sharice Sipasad. Imbert indicated that all will be communicated once talks are finalized. In other news, preparations for this year's SCA exam on March 31st are proceeding smoothly. This, according to Education Minister Dr. Nayan Gatsby-Dolly, who gave an assurance on Monday when questioned about reports that the ministry was having trouble securing supervisors to oversee next Thursday's exam. Approximately 19,206 students are registered to write this year's SCA. The 3.5-hour-long exam will begin at the usual time of 8:30 a.m. and will see students being tested in the areas of writing, mathematics, and English language arts. Meanwhile, Gatsby-Dolly confirmed that schools will close on April 1st and reopen on April 19th. In more news, a fire in Gasparillo on Tuesday has left 4 people homeless. The fire broke out at 6:45 a.m. and quickly spread, destroying the entire wooden and concrete structure at Razak Street. A car was also destroyed in the blaze. Vidya Miraj, her husband, and their 2 children, 15 and 7, were at home when the fire happened. They managed to run to safety and no injuries were reported. Councillor Savras Ali, who lives in the area, is appealing for help for the family. He said people had already begun donating items like clothing. The cause of the fire and the cost of the damage are yet to be determined. Internationally, more than 150 New York State Court employees face getting fired in fewer than 2 weeks if they don't get the COVID-19 vaccine. The 156 employees, about half of whom work in New York City, received a letter Monday warning them to comply with the court system's vaccine mandate by April 4th. The workers were warned that their employment will be terminated if they fail to comply. Among the groups are 4 judges. Judges can't be fired by the Office of Court but can be forced to work from home, barred from conducting arraignments, or referred to the Commission on Judicial Conduct. The letter stated these employees have been given adequate time to either comply or submit an accepted medical or religious exemption. Currently, the unvaccinated workers are barred from entering any court facility, and their absence is being charged to any accruals that they may have. The mandate has caused outrage among some workers who say it's unfair that they are required to show proof of vaccination when everyone else coming into court, such as lawyers and defendants, aren't bound by the same rules. And that was the 12 o'clock news on the street, 919 FM, and online Facebook and YouTube. Recapping the headlines, government begins talks with unions on increasing retirement age to 65. Preparations for SCA proceeding smoothly. Gasparillo fire leaves 4 people homeless, and internationally more than 150 New York court workers could be fired for refusing the COVID vaccine. Do enjoy your afternoon and continue to be safe. I am Vanessa Thomas.